Another youth pastor telling News 4 that he reported the alleged child sex abuse to his pastor, but it was never reported.
News 4 was the first to tell you about 91-year-old Charles Sullivan, a former board member of Shawnee First Church of the Nazarene, alleged to have molested several young girls on church grounds.
Have any answers at all?
No.
We also confronted the pastor who was told by the victims it happened, but he never reported it, instead keeping it quiet.
News 4's Dylan Brown confronted another leader in the Nazarene Church today. Dylan, update us.
Yeah, Jolene and Kevin, Superintendent Terry Rowland oversaw Shawnee's Nazarene district. He was allegedly told about Sullivan by two different pastors, but they didn't end up reporting it. Shawnee police are confused on how a report from 2016 was never looked into until this year. That was right. It was only until that same victim came back as an adult that anything was done.
Members of Shawnee First Church of the Nazarene shocked. Former board member 91-year-old Charles Sullivan was arrested. Court records show he admitted to police that he molested several young girls over several years at the church. At the end of his interview with police, he said, quote, "Okay, I guess it's time to pay up. He didn't want to talk to us."
Why did you molest them?
Several pastors reportedly knew about allegations and didn't report it. Lead pastor Johnny Stevens, now retired from the church, allegedly told the second victim who came to him, quote, "Charlie is old. I don't know what this will do to his life."
The trust from these girls was in your hands, and it seems like the church ignored them. It seems like the church did not want to deal with it.
It wasn't ignored.
I didn't ignore them. I just tried my best to watch him.
But you failed.
There are 5 victim interviews in court records so far. One went to police with her mom in 2016, but that case languished until this past summer when she went back to investigators who picked up the case.
And I told Charlie, "You've got to stop this. If you don't stop it, you're going to be in jail. And so you must stop." That was after the second girl that I found out.
Okay, so how many girls would it have taken for him to go to jail in your eyes?
You're being a bit apathetic.
I'm not.
Oklahoma has mandated reporting laws. Citizens, including pastors, have a duty to report crimes against children. After our first report, we heard from another youth pastor who says his job was threatened in 2008 when he warned Stevens about Sullivan. Stevens denying any knowledge of that.
Do you feel like you should have gone to the police still, though?
I don't know. I don't know all the rules, but I guess possibly I might have.
The only person who reported it to DHS, a youth pastor from a different church, anonymously. He also allegedly told his lead pastor and the district superintendent at the time, Terry Rowland, who said leave it up to the girl's family to report it. Stevens says he told Rowland too. We confronted the former superintendent.
Then I guess your pastor's lying to police that he told you about it, or are you?
I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying I don't recall anything about it.
Now, records allege Sullivan donated heavily to the church with his time there. Rowland hadn't had time to review the case or look back on it yet. He says it is up to the pastors to tell DHS if allegations of abuse do come up.